watching Psychic Witch Talk, hosted by Christine Rossi and Diana Rachel. Christine Rossi reads at the Mystic Dream in Walnut Creek, California, and Diana Rachel runs Tarot Real Psychic Life Coaching in San Francisco, California.
There's a lot of
yes,
wonderful human beings out there that have such a low personal feeling about themselves or perspective about themselves. And I've gone down that road equally. I know, I'm not going to, put myself above because I've gone down that road as well. But it's just kind of sad sometimes that they don't see how beautiful they are, and that, anybody would be lucky to be paired up with them. Certainly they've got baggage, and whomever they hook up with is going to have baggage. Welcome to the world.
Yeah. What was the line from Renton? Looking for baggage that goes with mine.
Nice match set. I'm going for the match set,
Yeah. Oh, there was one that we both had, the read for me.
Yes.
Those people.
Yes. And I still do get that, which is, it just makes it a little more difficult because I'm doing completely cold. I don't know whether or not you've got an issue with money or love or self-esteem, or you want to kill yourself. I'm not, it's just like, what do you need from me? And they go, well, you're the psychic, you tell me. Okay.
We're psychics, not omnipotents.
Yes, I have deemed it so much it be, So I usually do what I call the where are you on the map, like the mall map, and I have them draw 4 cards where you are at mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and your next step. And I'll use an oracle deck that'll tell me what's going on in general, because you're not being specific, so I'm going to give you back a general. And then they'll go, oh my God, that's right on the money. And then they usually open up at that point. And I, okay, so on the emotional side, you've had like a lot of rocky, or things have been really, really good for you recently, that kind of stuff. And then they relax and start to open up on that point. But it makes it like we just wasted 5 minutes of your 15-minute reading on you. Go ahead, prove yourself, kind of thing. It's like, it's your money. I can still read you.
Yeah. I will occasionally get someone who's just like, where I don't know if somebody just like forced them to get a reading, which does happen occasionally. And so they get socially pressured into being there, which is the worst. And, usually it's worse if their friend is in the room with them when this happens. If I can get the friend out of the room and I'm like, okay, this is your time. How do you want to use it? But I will also I actually had one guy come in and say, I'm testing you. And I'm just kind of like, every first time with the client is a test. So what?
Yeah, exactly. I have had, and it was an interesting experience. And I think the longer you read, the more experiences you get of a phone client in another country. And they were going on about their drama, because I said, what is it? What do you want to focus on? So it's the opposite extreme.
Oh, yeah.
They 10 minutes about the drama, and I'm like, okay, I've got it. Okay, no, I'm working. Yeah, we got the cards. I'm ready to go. They wouldn't let me talk. And I got out. Okay, you got these cards. They mean this. And that was like in the last 3 minutes or so. And they said, you're not answering my question. And started to go back into the drama. And I said, and I have done this, I believe that you need someone else to do your reading for you. because we're not communicating effectively, or I'm not communicating effectively. I'll take it on. I'm not communicating effectively. So I'm, I said, I'm stopping the reading. It was a half-hour reading. I said, I'm stopping the reading right now, midway through.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to refund your money. So there's no quabbles or whatever, because we're not getting anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You want counseling?
Yeah, I've had those too.
Another story, but you wanted a reading, you're not getting anywhere. And so I said, go ahead and call back. I'm going to go out to the desk. I'm going to have your money refunded, because I would rather just wash my hands of this whole thing.
Yeah, I've gotten a few of those too. Usually I will try to corral them. There's once or twice where I felt the situation was serious enough that just listening was okay, but it did end up biting me in the ass later. Because then it was well, why don't you have all this time for me? Or why aren't you doing it at this lower rate, or blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, you're the one who used my time and yours this way. And, it's that thing where sometimes people aren't looking for a psychic, they're looking for a friend to listen to them vent.
Thank you. You nailed it. Totally nailed it. There's quite a few very sweet people, not with the heavy drama, but just very sweet people that come in for readings because they're very lonely. Yeah.
Yeah. And I have compassion for that. And a lot of the times, for the ones that don't start going on and rambling, I will usually talk to them about ways to get non-toxic people into their lives, because usually they're lonely because the people that were around them were so toxic that they did do the work of cutting that out, or something collapsed. But then they need to be taught how to find people that are healthier for them.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I agree. And I'm going to add this. This is not a pet peeve. This is just, we're talking about readings in general. That I have had, I'll say mentally slow, because I don't know what the politically correct term would be. Someone who had come in and they're looking for love just like anybody else, They're not doing anything active in their life to pursue that. They're waiting for the person to knock on the front door and walk in, And I told them the same thing that I would tell anybody else, and that is, get into a social group that has similar interests that you're interested in, whatever that might be, whether it's gaming or reading or sports or whatever you like. Go to a group that has those people in it, and you're bound to hit it off with somebody to at least exchange viewpoints and stuff, and then you take it from there.
Yeah, the path to the path to true love is where you are the most dorky.
Yes, I agree. I'm a dork.
I think everyone has something that they're just secretly super geeky and super nerdy about. And I'm like, I've made my life of being a nerd. And those things that you geek out over are the places where you connect to people in a real way and have the real relationships.
I agree completely. Lucky for me, I happen to, have multi-interests. And so, I do have, I have a friend for this, and I've got a friend for that, and I've got a friend for this. And this friend won't talk to each other because they have nothing in common, but I've got, different interests in different things.
Which is a healthy way of going about it, and it can take a lot of time to cultivate. Well, but it's worth doing.
Yes, I think so. I truly.
For more ways to connect to Christine or Diana, follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/psychicwitchtalk, or go to psychicwitchtalk.com to join our mailing list and find out about psychic fairs and other events where Diana and Christine will be reading and teaching. Book Christine by calling 925-933-2342 or by logging on to themysticdream.com. She is available every Monday and Wednesday in Walnut Creek, California. Book Diana at Diana Rachel Psychic Life Coaching by going to dianarachel.com. Don't forget the J between the A and the C, or by texting 415-508-3202. All appointments must be made a minimum of 24 hours in advance. Appointments are available by Skype, phone, and in person for those in the San Francisco Bay Area. Pick up your copy of Diana's book and Diagram Prize nominee, Divorcing a Real Witch for Pagans and the People That Used to Love Them. Available on Amazon today in Kindle and softcover.